Yo, my name's John Cook. Today I'm going to be talking about why I think Jesus is coming very, very, very soon. From my point of view, I can't tell you every single revelation of the Bible, but I'm just going to go ahead and tell you from my point of view. Number one, nobody wants to talk about how the top 10, 15 America businesses just fired over 500,000 people. No one wants to talk about that. They just replaced with AI. That's kids to feed, that's houses that need to be paid, that's cars, that's rent. That's people's livelihood. Boom, gone. Nobody also wants to talk about how in Europe and Britain, only way you can work if you have this type of app. Also, another thing, I'm tired of these old ass people, bro, who are 50 and plus talking about your younger generation doesn't want to work. Nobody can get a fucking job. They don't understand that people my age now, they don't know Brez, they don't know Alex Siddell, they don't know Samuel Millsap, they don't know Alex Eubank, sooner or later they will know me. They don't know Jordan Welch, they don't know TJR, they don't know these type of people that are printing money out of thin air. I'm in virtual sales. It's going good, I absolutely love it, but they don't know this type of stuff. You can't save money anymore. And from my point of view, I'm talking about the financial standpoint of why I think Jesus is coming soon. I can't really tell you other stuff, but as a 20-year-old, this is just my point of view. I'm tired of these people. All they do is talk about money. Of course, I want to be very successful. All I do is talk about money, but I'm talking about the people like Dave Ramsey, all those people who are on his talk show. They talk about money in a negative way. Now, Myron Goldman, who I absolutely love, the black guy with the white beard, he talks about money in a good way. He always talks about, man, I wish I would have been a millionaire when I was 20-something. Thank you. But instead, all these people who are on Dave Ramsey, those podcasts and everything, shit on people our age, bro. And that's another reason why I think Jesus is coming soon, because they're not accepting. They rather hate. They would rather hate us than see us oh man, y'all have so many opportunities to grow, because people are printing money out of thin air. It's ungodly. Bro, just boom, 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 boom. Money is coming everywhere. It's insane. And another thing, of course we go down the juice boxes, if you know exactly what type of thing I'm talking about. A whole bunch of their stuff is getting revealed. And once again, these older people just don't see it. They don't see it. They don't. They rather just stay on the working class. But they also don't talk about how ever since AI came out, 25% of the job market got replaced like that. They don't want to talk about that. They don't understand. That's another reason why I think Jesus is coming soon. Once again, that's bills need to be paid. That's houses. Another thing they also want to talk about is oh, you should go to college. How would I go to college? I don't got 100 grand. If I do go to college, I'm going to get a job that's going to pay 60 grand a year. That is the matrix. I do not want to go to college and have to pay 100 grand in debt, or even 30, 40 grand in debt to give me something that's going to pay me 50 to maybe 100 grand a year. 100 grand a year is good money. No, it's not. Because then you got to pay taxes. Then you got to pay rent. Then you got to pay your car. What are you left with, 20K? 30K? Oh, well, save your money. You can't save money no more. I at least want to live a good life. Then I have to give money away because I love Jesus. I need to give money away to help other people. It's either, they don't understand. It's now or never. My generation is the only generation that risks it's now or never. Now, do I, like I said before, do I think I'll see the age of 30? No. I truly, truly believe Jesus will be here by then. But from my point of view, when it comes to the money-wise of why I think Jesus is coming soon, is because my generation is it's now or never, which is totally true. Do not waste your 20s. Live a very Christian life and live something that will build a future, build a business, all that type of stuff. Then you got the older generation who's you got all these people who wasted their 20s and telling you, I'm talking about from social media. There's one, I'm not trying to point out names, but there's one preacher who I do not like. I don't know his name. I would say his name, but I really don't know his name. He's always on Facebook reacting to videos and telling Hugh, how do you need to live? Tell everybody young needs to go to work. Why would I want to work? I come from a blue-collar family. That is hell. That is absolute hell. Why would I go work a factory job when that shit's about to get replaced like that? Why would I go work a blue-collar job, bro, when the owner himself has never worked a blue-collar job? They don't understand. There's people making content, creating money out of nowhere. That's another reason why Jesus is coming soon. Don't get me wrong, I want to be very successful. I do want to make a lot of money that we can help other people. And also, I do want to live a good life. I'm not going to lie to you. I do want to have a nice car, a nice house. Stuff doesn't matter though. But I'm just tired of these people who are old as shit thinking they know better than us. We have a phone. Okay, I'm not a big old fan of Dave Ramsey, but here's what I will say though about Dave Ramsey. I do agree with him about like our generation is like the most risk taking, the most balls taking because of our phone. Like we can literally go to our phone and have so much information. Oh, here's how we what to do. Okay, if we fail, because another thing, our generation has learned from the older generation that they are scared of failure. Working a job with a 401k and shit, that shit don't work no more. They don't work no more. Oh, you should not have to love your job. Why? I'm not going to waste. Because, yes, if I die tomorrow, I'm very thankful. I get to go be with my Lord and Savior. But then, if I do live to 65 or 70, then I just wasted my whole life working a job I hated when God was trying to call me to go do something I was supposed to go do. I'm telling you, the roles are completely reversed now. Our generation is waking up. But when it comes to the finances and everything, as I was talking about, from what I see, that Jesus is coming soon. People are getting screwed. There's no more jobs. Like, let's just take, for example, I'm in insurance. As obviously virtual sales, life insurance. You know, I'm sure some of y'all would already pick that. But if you go ahead and dissect all this down, I would not have to work. Sooner or later, probably 5 years, I wouldn't have to pick up sales call. There's probably some AI who could sound just like me, sound just like a human for me. Okay? And sorry guys, it's like tooth. Anyway, like bro, I can hire a virtual assistant. I can hire somebody to do all the appointments. And all I have to do is hop on the call, boom, sell. I wouldn't have to pick up the phone. I wouldn't have to call them. I wouldn't have to I wouldn't have to do none of that. All I have to do is learn a skill, learn sales. That's really about it. But sooner or later, I have to the point where I don't even have to. Even in predicted in insurance, in 10 to 20 years, there will be no more insurance agents. No more insurance agents. No more. Maybe life and health, but when it comes to like P&C, like Card House, bro, there's apps. Because I also was on the P&C side as well. I worked for a brokerage. But all you do is go to the app now, bro, and just send the link to them and they pick it. Like, our generation is waking up, but when it comes to the money-wise and finances-wise, and like, bro, he's coming soon. Because there's no more working class. There's no more people, like, there's no more middle class. There's no more upper middle class. It's either, like, you're in. Like, my thing is either I'm all the way in, I'm going to make this happen, or I'm just going to go to Hawaii and play my ukulele on the hammock and just thank God, like, I get to live an amazing life. Like, our generation is waking up. Their generation's like, bro, y'all lived in a different world. And also, I want to say another thing. I did a study on this. Since the beginning of time, humanity has been questioning authority. Since the beginning of time, humans have been questioning authority. Why should I listen to you? Why are you king? I don't like your laws. Why should we obey this law? This law doesn't make sense to this law. This law doesn't make this sense to that law. Y'all get what I'm saying? Since the beginning of time, people have been questioning authority and trying to question the laws and everything. Okay, now if you go back to the boomers since the 1900s and now on, we are the only generation that's questioning authority. Since the beginning of the 1900s, they're the dumbest. I did like host ChatGPT because I also went to that. Also did a whole bunch more of the research. It said that they are the dumbest generation to ever live. They're the only generation to never question authority. That shit don't work no more. We're the only, now, as you can tell, everything circles back to the way it is. History always repeats itself. Now we are the generation who questions authority, as it should be. Why should I listen to you? Why does this work this way? How in the hell, since the 1900s, since industrial jobs, does it ever occur to you to go, why do I work a job? Since the beginning of time, people didn't have jobs like this. So, now I'm very blessed. It's like the world is way better than it was. No doubt about it. 'Cause we're not 1800s. We're not, If we lose our home, we're freezing to death. I'm very, very blessed. Like I'm very blessed. But it's just very funny to me, since the beginning of time, people have been questioning authority, and that's the only generation that has never questioned authority. I find it so funny to me. And I think that's another reason why Jesus is coming soon. Because, bro, people don't question nothing. They don't question nothing. Like, if you look at, my parents' generation, which same thing as your parents' generation. I'm 20 years old. I'm sure our parents are the same age. Bro, they lived a life without God. They lived their 20s without God. Majority of them. Not all, but majority of them. They went to college without God. They could buy a house and it would go up in value. That shit don't work no more. That don't work with us no more. That don't work. And they think all these people are making money online. There's no way. Yes. All these people you see making money. I've met people. All these people who are making money online with the Lamborghinis and like the stuff like that. It's true. It ain't a scam. They dead ass living like that. There's one guy who I watch. He's a day trader or whatever. He said he met one guy who's like a billionaire. He said, yeah, like the world's screwed. Like there will be no more labor markets. Like when you get in that, you're shot. That's shot. Degrees, shot. If you don't learn a skill that can eventually print you money, if that's another reason I think Jesus is coming soon because of that. Like, bro, because some people, I'm very, very blessed that I would say I'm awake. I woke up. But to a lot of people who aren't, bro, like, it sucks. Like, I feel sorry for those people. The point of a business is to help and provide for people to make sure you can give them an income who aren't business oriented in their mind, who can help them provide for their family, be a good husband, be a good father, provide for the girlfriend or, wife, whatever. But with all this AI stuff coming in, you can't do that no more. And when you start a business, if you don't have AI, guess what? Your business is getting left behind. Make that make sense. I'm telling you, bro. He's coming extremely soon. Very soon. And if he doesn't, if I do get to live to the age of 70, I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed. Hopefully I get to have grandkids, be great grandfather. Like Phil Robertson, that'd be kind of dope, you know what I'm saying? Be like, have a lot of huge kids. But I'm more of like a city folk type of dude. But I'm just saying, like, it's just so crazy. Like you sit there and try to explain to them in like baby terms. They don't understand. And it's not that their ego gets in the way, like they don't want to understand. It's so crazy to me. Like you can tell them, yeah, I make $80K a year. Man, that's good money. Yeah, I make $2 million a year. Oh, you're an evil person. What? What? Man, what is that guy's name? I need to find that guy's name. But yeah, man, I hope this at least gets like 10 views and somebody watches it all.